I'm kind of torn on if it's a good thing that we come to Norfair so quickly. I mean, I say quickly, but it's all relative, right? But we're just not here for a very long time. And if you're not careful, you can definitely get into some, shall we say, hot rooms that you won't be able to handle at this point in the game. I don't know, I ask if it's a good idea because we're just not here very long. We pretty much pop in, we get one power-up, and then that's it, and then we're out. But then again, you know, I think you definitely want to be introducing all of the areas that Zebes has to offer before, you know, you get too far in the game. And there goes the super missile. I don't need to be wasting those. Stop it. Stop it with your butterfingers, man. But yeah, this is the only thing we gotta grab down here. High jump boots. And you know, the number one thing that's really weird about playing Super Metroid, if you've come off another game, I guess namely Zero Mission, and then also Samus Returns, and even to a lesser extent Fusion as well, is just the floatiness of the initial jump, right? The jump that you have in Super Metroid that Samus can do, even before we get this absurd height with the high jump boots, is still much, much higher than you would find in a game like Fusion or like Zero Mission. And it's just kind of difficult to get used to the floatiness if you're kind of used to, I suppose, the other methods. And then to get the high jump boots like we just did and be able to go even further, I mean, it's just kind of crazy. I do like it because it kind of lends Super Metroid to having its own style, if you know what I mean. Kind of something that is matched throughout the rest of the series. I don't know, just kind of something unique that you could attach to and be like, yep, I mean, that's Super Metroid, and they didn't really do anything again like that after we were done with that. But, you know, you can turn off the high jump boots if you want to, but like I said with the beams, I think with the beams, there isn't really a scenario where you would want to turn any of them off. I mean, maybe there is, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think so. But I can think of like one scenario where you might want to turn off the high jump boots, just because jumps are a little bit easier if you do that. But okay, we're gonna go this way first. And into the giant creepy monster mouth gate wall? I don't know. If you watch any speedruns, they just go straight here because you don't actually need the high jump boost to get up there. You can just do a wall jump, and it's a pretty easy wall jump too. If you only have to do one wall jump, I mean, I'm pretty sure anyone can do it with a bit of practice. You just have to kind of get out of Mario mode, because how you execute a wall jump in Mario is like far, far different than how you do it in Metroid. You just gotta practice it up a little bit and you can do it. Even then, if I try to do like more than one in a row, or if I try to go up like a corridor or something like that, it can still be kind of difficult. But for that one right there, since it's just kind of the one, like, you can do that, no problem. It's absolutely no issue at all. I'm kind of worried about having more of an issue with something that's coming up in the very near future, now that I think about it. Because although I am very familiar with this game, and this is being done mostly through memory, like I said, I'm hoping my memory muscle, my muscle memory, whatever you want to call it, kind of kicks in after a while. As far as it comes to my elite Metroid skills, but also, this playthrough is jogging my memory about what has given me trouble in the past. And spoiler alert, it's coming up. If you can't tell by the music, we are definitely getting there. Although I guess... Nah, we're not gonna have the music or anything like that, unfortunately. Don't get that in Super Metroid. I'm talking about Lower Brinstar. No, the Brinstar Depths, yeah. Which is kind of more popular through, like, Smash Bros. Than anything else. But hey, look! It's Kraid! Except, not really, and he goes down. Yeah, Mini Kraid. Always a very weird aberration to me. Don't really know why you have a Mini Kraid. I guess if you played this one and you were just coming, like, hot off the... God, do I want to get this? I don't think I need to. There's a missile recharge station and a health station back there, but I don't think I want to pop a super missile to get in there, now that I think about it. Although I could probably just get it back doing this, so yeah, just for completion's sake, we're gonna do it. I was gonna get it coming back anyway, but we're just gonna go ahead. And I don't think I need energy, and I don't think I need any missiles either. Yeah, the missile stations don't actually refill super missiles. Kinda lame. I mean, that's the one missile that you would want to refill, you know? You would never have enough super missiles. Okay, let me get that one back here. I said let me get that one back here. I said let me get that one back here. There we go. Jeez. A speedrunner I am not. I would have already missed the world record, I believe. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna use... I think we use charge shots for this. No, it's gotta be missiles. It could be a super missile, but I'm not using a super missile on this guy. Screw that. Because we have coming up... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't wait. Come on out, buddy. It's been a while. Like, it's been a very long time. Haven't seen you since Zero Mission. Of course, everyone knows who it is. One of the most memorable bosses from this game. Oh, look! It's the real Kraid. And yeah, I might have some trouble with this guy. So let's go ahead and bring out the missiles. Of course I'm gonna miss it. Come on. So you can pop him once, he'll open the mouth, and then you gotta do it again. And if you time it correctly, it's not too bad. I'm gonna try to save the super missiles for stage 2. Here we go. Oh, let me wait until he backs up a little bit. And this is when it gets kind of chaotic. It's kind of difficult to really see everything coming, because he has his flying toenails. And, they just kind of come after you, but this is where I want to use the super missiles if at all possible. Ah! Ow! Don't punch me back! The strategy is to use a regular missile. Don't fall down here is the #1 strategy. Is to use a regular missile to pop the mouth open and then just shove a super missile in there. Like you just don't care. But of course the arm can get in the way if you let it. That's another kind of... It's not a piece of randomness. It's not a random element, is what I'm trying to say here. But oh, there we go! Hey, I kind of got lucky with the super missile placement to begin with. But if you watch speedrunners of this, they just like shove super missiles down a throat at the very beginning and shove missiles down his throat. Getting so excited to see Kraid again. I don't know, man. I'm doubly excited because with Metroid Dread around the corner. I mean, some people claim it's spoilers, but come on, we're all Metroid fanatics here. We're watching this, right? It's an official piece of Nintendo reveal, news, whatever you want to call it. Kraid's coming back in Dread. God, it's been so long. We literally have not seen him since Zero Mission, and chronologically in the series, haven't seen him since Super. So, I mean, I'm very interested to see how he's brought back into the fold, because you know there was going to be a Meta Kraid in Prime 1, kind of alongside Meta Ridley, before they just decided to cut him for time, and we were replaced with the Omega Pirate, I believe it was the boss that took Meta Kraid's place in Prime 1. I believe that was a piece of trivia I actually expounded upon back in my Prime 1 playthrough so many years ago. Man, I'm talking about how old some of these games are, then I'm thinking about how old some of my Metroid playthroughs on YouTube are, and I'm just like, oh, I don't like it. I don't like thinking about it, man. I'm getting old. I'm on the wrong side of the 20s here. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. That's enough of that, though. So now that we're done with Kraid, I'm hoping I'm not forgetting anything here. I believe, you know... Okay, yeah, there's one more thing we gotta nab before we get out of this Kraid area. It's already in that map right there, though, so it's kind of impossible to miss. Although... you do gotta poke around a little bit or you're gonna be really confused. Also, I hate these things. Not only they're gross and disgusting, you can only kill them with, like, the morph ball bombs. And they like, suck health really fast. And it's kind of strange because you would think, like, the health-sucking enemies are supposed to be the Metroids themselves. But yeah, you get in here and you're like, okay, just an empty room. What's up? That's... Come on, somewhere. That's what's up. It's an energy tank. I know this game, look, I swear, okay? And I don't know what it is with Super Metroid just hiding energy tanks in the ceiling for some reason. That's one of those things where it's like, how am I supposed to know it's there? Well, I don't know, man. The game is very short, right? So you're supposed to replay it, and you know there's a power-up in there because of the dot. That's one of the best things about Super Metroid that they brought. I mean, first and foremost is the map. Like, the map is numero uno best thing that they brought in. But also just the fact that it tells us, hey, there's a power-up in here, there's an expansion in here. I mean, all that is just great. And can you believe I just glossed over the Various suit? That's how much I'm rambling in this series. That's fun, huh? I wanted to get out of walkthrough mode anyway, but yeah, we got the Various suit. I believe this is the first time that we would see the iconic Samus look, that shot right there. Now granted, if you guys have watched my Metroid 2 playthrough, you are fully aware, you are keenly aware that the Various suit made its debut- No, wait. No, I'm getting my facts wrong. The Various suit, I don't believe made its debut in Metroid 2, I believe it made its debut in Metroid 1, but who cares about Metroid 1, am I right? I think it was the bulky shoulder pad look that made its debut in Metroid 2. So Super is the first time that we actually got the coloration along with the bulky shoulder look. So it's a pretty iconic moment for Samus as a character. You get this design, and I mean, this has been the de facto Samus design since. I mean, the suit has undergone minor alteration, shall we say. The much bulkier kind of Space Marine Halo-esque design of the Prime series, and there I go again, just wasting super missile. What am I doing? Stop it! But we have that one, and then we have kind of the more sleek, shiny look from Other M, which has kind of been... I don't want to say the canonical look of Samus since Other M. More just like the design that's been represented in Smash Bros. For all intents and purposes, which is, you know, kind of going to be the de facto Samus design regardless, just because... dare I say, Samus is kind of more well-known as a Super Smash Bros. Fighter these days than, you know, someone who actually started in her own games. But, look at that tricky guy. Okay, this is gonna hurt a little bit, but we're still gonna do it. Oh no, don't go away! Ow! Okay, well, we're gonna take a lot of damage down here. Even with the Various suit, but that's just fine. Don't have to come back here later, that's a very annoying one to get. But, yeah, suit design. I say that because when we had Samus Returns, I'm trying to think of where does that suit lift the most inspiration from? I mean, I think it kind of takes the most inspiration from Metroid 2 itself, honestly. Oh, we're gonna go this way. Yeah, this is a little pro tip I picked up just by watching playthroughs on YouTube back in the day, at least until the lava comes up and ruins my day. You can save a few seconds by doing that. Okay, come on. You can save a few seconds by doing that, and, you know, a long time ago... Okay, I'm trying to phrase this without insulting myself too badly. A long time ago, I was what you could be called a wannabe Super Metroid speedrunner, when I was first really getting into the game, right? And this must have been... Man, this is a while back. This must have been circa 2008? 9? You know, around the time that I was playing, you know, all the Metroid games for the first time. I think it was a bit earlier than that, but I was attempting speedruns when I first played Super Metroid, and I was doing it through the Wii Virtual Console. But my point being is, once upon a time, I was a wannabe Super Metroid speedrunner. And that didn't last very long, but that's one of the tips where I was like, oh, I can do that. You know, I can't do, like, the tricky shine sparking and the tricky wall jumping. Without a whole lot of practice, and even with a whole lot of practice, my accuracy with those techniques is, shall we say, not the best in the world. But I saw that, I'm like, oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. Just go ahead and do that before the lava gets up all the way, and there you go. Okay, which way are we going here? I believe we're going down, because next power-up is going to be, you know, speaking of shine sparking, hey, and I believe it's going to be this way. I think we're going to have to loop around. Again, mostly through memory. I'm going to try not to be a total dunce throughout this playthrough. I know I already said that in regards to my, my elite gaming skills, but also just as far as not getting lost. Because that would be embarrassing, right? This room right here, I think these are just guys we can get, like, health and fuel refills on. Or health and ammo refills on. Pretty much just need them for the super missiles. Although thinking of super missiles, I don't think I pertinently need them until our next... not main boss, because, you know, Kraid was one of the big four, right? But just next mini-boss. Next Spore Spawn-esque fight, you know, whatever you want to call it. A bit more iconic, though, when we get to that, but hey, we're gonna get to that when we get to that. And there are those guys! Yeah, I believe those were in Prime 1. No, those are like the giant snakes. What were those? Okay, I don't think we want to go down either. Yeah, that's just going to lead us somewhere we cannot go at the moment, because we are in Norfair, you know. And you know what's lower than Norfair? Lower Norfair. I don't know why I thought that was a joke. Like, you know, usually I'll chuckle at my own jokes, if not just because my attempt at humor was funny instead of the humor itself, but that time, that fell right on its face. But yeah, lower Norfair, it's gonna be a while in the future. I love these little guys, check this out. So it's cool that you can stay on these, right? But what you may not notice... Okay, wait. Maybe it's not this one. Okay, next one. We'll try the next one. That one was very hardy. He's been doing his cardio. Okay, this one. Check this out. Yeah, this one starts sinking down. He can't carry Samus. Because canonically, I guess she's really heavy or something. Maybe she's like Pyra. You know, Pyra from Xenoblade 2. Pyra and Mithra, Feats, Smash Bros, whatever you want to call it. Don't think we want to go in there yet either, actually. I think I want to go ahead and pop this door open, but I don't think we could do anything here. But no, I mean, the suit has to be really heavy, right? I mean, we sink like a rock whenever in water. Yeah, it's got to be heavy, and yeah... Okay, not yet. Believe we're going to need the grapple beam before we can do something with that guy. We're just going to go ahead and mark it on the map by, like, not exploring anything else at the moment. And just go ahead and not take care of the Puff the Magic Dragons. Oh, and I neglected to say... in order to get up here, again with speedruns, and I could actually do this, I probably could have done this to, like, show it off. If you do a double wall jump, you can actually pretty much skip the entirety of the portion we just did down there, that whole loop around, and just go ahead and wall jump up here. I wanted to go ahead and just show off the game, because again, you know, this is not a sequence-breaking heavy playthrough. Trying to show the game as it was quote-unquote intended? I don't know, maybe vanilla-y for the filthy casuals like me. But... Also, you know, it's good to just fill in the map, I think. So, where was I going with that? I don't really remember. This is a fun room, though. Here we go. This is it. I remember this one. Oh, of course, we can't go very fast right now, but... I mean, we're pretty hardy right here. Samus has got to be doing her cardio to make that happen. Before we go in, though, okay... This missile is ever etched into my mind, because when I was doing 100% playthroughs the first time, and I was just trying to do it in under 3 hours to get the best ending, I missed this one. I think this was the last missile I had to get. I had to hike all the way back up here to get it. I will never forget that one. All the way out here in the middle of nowhere, next to the Speed Booster. Speed Booster making its debut in Super Metroid. You know, when you think about it, the Speed Booster is kind of an exclusive power-up in the Metroid series. You know, it's very iconic because of what it means to Super Metroid, but think back to, like, what games the Speed Booster is actually in. Super Metroid, of course. It was in Fusion. Zero Mission. Yeah. And after that... nothing. 3 games, one of them a remake, I'm trying to think. Couldn't be in the Prime series because the Speed Booster just really wouldn't work. Oh wait, it was in Other M, but it doesn't really... Okay. Kind of defeating my own point here. Yeah, it was another M, and it kind of functioned pretty cool. You know, not as non-linear. I couldn't do as many tricks with it, but it was still kind of there. And it was really cool to see the speed booster in a 3D space, but it was not in Samus Returns, much to the chagrin of quite a few, I'm sure. Oh wait, isn't this a save station? I think I missed this. Oh, I don't want to be missing the save stations. What are you doing, you dunce? Oh, this has been pretty solid so far. I need to pat myself on the back.